There you are. Edie has a wicked sense of humor.
Yep, same
or
stuff.
I should say, a really funny lack of one. Sometimes she seems like a person, but when it comes down to it, I can't get past her being a computer. So the collectors did take New Canton?
Yes, but my wife and daughter left in the nick of time. They're resting in San Francisco as we speak.
That's great news.
It is, but I knew a lot of good people in New Canton. Our mission has to succeed.
Thank God Shepard's in command.
Ooh, my ears are burning. Hiya, fish. I missed you guys. Here's some food.
Commander, I think you'll want to talk to Garrus.
Oh, okay.
There is nothing more absolute than the oath of an Asari Justicar. You did well getting Samara on our side. She is so elegant and gorgeous. Too bad her manner is just so cold.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Garrus received some news that put fire in his eyes. Maybe you should speak with him down in the main battery. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.
Alright, so let's see this message she mentioned. Oh, okay. Yeah, Kate Bowman. Glad you're okay. Shepard, I called in some favors and found out how to get you and what you're working on. We have a big celebration planned for the anniversary of you and the others saving Terra Nova. Last year we added a memorial for you too. I guess that was premature, huh? Yeah, Terra Nova is from the DLC Fire in the Sky from Mass Effect 1, where a bunch of Batarian terrorists took control of an asteroid and tried to crash it into that colony, and we stopped them and saved Kate there, who was being held as a hostage. Although we kind of had to negotiate with the guy holding her, who said he'd kill her and some others if you didn't let him get away, so we let him get away. But maybe one of these days we'll find him again and we'll make sure he can't hurt anybody else. So the message continues. I figure finding out who's attacking colonies is why you had to go undercover, so I won't invite you to come give a speech or anything. Well, in this case, not their colony, because they know who attacked it, but the other colonies that are being attacked by the collectors. Not that she knows that. Not most people don't. She continues. But I wanted you to know that all of us living on colonies are worried about what's happening in the terminus systems, and I'm really glad you're there to help. There's a lot of crazy military talk going around. I'm glad someone's there who's not going to take the easy way out. Thanks, Kate Bowman. So, Mark has read. Appreciate the help in the subject line from Elizabeth Bainham. Hey, yeah, she was the one scientist from Zeus Hope who had misgivings about what Exogeny was doing to the colonists, letting the Thorian control them. So she writes, hey Shepard, I heard what you did on Ilium and wanted to thank you about helping out Zeus Hope one more time. We're surviving, if barely. Most of Exogeny left, but I stayed behind as an attaché, and to make sure that nothing was left of the Thorian. We don't need that problem again. You certainly don't. Also, I'm really, really sorry that I shot at you. I'm pretty sure I said that, but I just wanted to reiterate it. Yeah, no hard feelings. Yeah, she shot us at the first game because, she was surrounded by hostile things and she was just shooting at anything that moved, and we moved. But then we told her that we weren't hostile and everything was okay. So she ends the message, good luck and thanks. Zeus Hope is alive again because of what you did. Sincerely, Elizabeth Bainham. Thank you again From Martin Burns. Commander Shepard, Udina said this would reach you. I wanted you to know that I haven't forgotten what you did for me the day those crazy biotics took me hostage. You talked them down and you got me off that ship alive. That's right. Mass Effect 1, a bunch of biotic terrorists took this guy hostage because, you know, the biotic implants that they were given had caused all kinds of health problems, and they weren't getting treatment or compensation for that, and that they were upset about that. And he continues, I won't lie to you, I took this job for the pull and the power. I saw the biotics issue as a stepping stone, something good to put on my resume, and I was wrong. We all serve humanity in our own way. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to see to it that humanity reaches its potential with a minimum of bloodshed. I'm getting letters of thanks from L2 Biotics who just received their reparations. Those letters should really be coming to you. I just thought you should know. Good luck. I've taken some political heat, so I don't know that any offer to help you would ever be useful, but if you need me, I won't let you down. Martin Burns. Okay, good to know. You've changed my life. From Jirt. Greetings, Commander Shepard. Liara Tassoni gave me your contact information. I was one of the cleaning crew in the Dantius Towers. You helped me get out of there. According to Tassoni, you also found Thane. He took down some of the Eclipse mercs trying to gun us down, and I wondered if you could pass along my thanks. The way he moved, one was dead before they even knew he was there. He snapped another's neck, then shot a third, all in the space of a few heartbeats. It was incredible. He moved like a dancer, grace and power in constant motion. Seeing him change my life woke up something in me I don't fully understand yet. I don't know what I'm going to do, but Solarian lives are too short to waste as custodians, especially when there's so much else out there. I'm going to find something that lets me capture what I saw in him, that beauty, that aesthetic perfection. Sounds like you might have a little crush on the guy, dude. I'm also going to buy some nice clothes. So if you could tell him that, or just whatever parts of that you think appropriate, I'd appreciate it. Sincerely, Jirt. Okay.
So, Commander, even your Asari are trained killers? Get everyone at the same store or something?
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. It seems like Garrus has finally worked that stick out of his butt, but now he's trying to beat guys to death with it. I can't believe I like the old Garrus better. I like Kasumi, but why do I feel like I need to check the Citadel for parts she may have pawned? It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Speaking of Garrus, let's see what is on his mind.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonus, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him. There's a specialist on the Citadel, name's Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonus was seen with him.
What are you planning to do when you find him?
You humans have a saying, an eye for an eye, a life for a life. He owes me 10 lives, and I plan to collect.
You sure that's how you want to play it?
I'm sure. I don't need you to agree with me, but I'd like your help.
What happened? How did Sidonus betray your team?
He tipped off the mercs, told them where our base was. He drew me out with a false job, then let the mercs hit my team. My men weren't prepared. They tried to hold them off. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. They didn't last long. All 10 of them dead. Because of him.
Right. He already told us that. Okay, yeah. We'll look into that.
Where do we find Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
Yeah, you should, because I need help. Okay, let's see. We got Jack, who wants to blow up the Cerberus facility where she was abused and tormented and experimented on and all that lovely stuff. We have Miranda, who wants to save her sister who's in trouble. We have Jacob, who has not heard from his father in many years because his father's ship went missing, but now he thinks he's found the ship. So he wants to look into that. We have Morton, who thinks that one of the scientists who worked with him on making the genophage continue to work. That guy has been captured by some Krogan on Tuchanka, so he wants to save his old friend. And we have Grunt, who's going through some kind of Krogan, I don't know, puberty or something, and he's getting all aggressive, more so than usual, and he doesn't know how to handle it. So we want to go to Tuchanka for that as well, and talk to some Krogan there, and ask them, hey, what's going on with Grunt? Right. And also, Kasumi has a mission where her partner's old gray box with all of his memories and stuff that used to be implanted in his brain has been taken, and she wants to do a caper to steal it back. Because in addition to a sentimental value, it also has important possible galaxy-changing information on it. Like, if the wrong people knew this, it could spell trouble. And finally, Zaid Masani wants to... he has a job that he's been hired to do, other than the one that he's doing for us. The Blue Suns mercenaries, whom we have shot many of over the course of this game, have taken control of a factory on this one world, and they turned all the workers into slave labor, and they're being jerks, and his job is to stop them. And that is everything. We got to do all that. Okay. And inevitably, Samara and Thane and Tali will want to do stuff as well. And let's go visit Gabby and Ken.
So, Gabby, what do you think of our new Quarian boss?
Hush, she's right over there.
Ah, she can't hear us with her head in that bucket. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful bucket. The whole suit is lovely, quite snug in all the right places.
You know I can hear you.
Huh.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
It is a damn good thing for Ken that everybody takes what he says good-naturedly, because that guy could be on the receiving end of a tidal wave of sexual harassment complaints if his coworkers were not more forgiving. So we're down here in the engineering deck. Let's see if Zaid has anything to say about anything. Grunt will just want to, remind us that we need to get to Tuchanka to ask somebody what's wrong with him.
This mission takes me back. I used to do a little scorched earth work here and there. Then the Batarians started muscling in. No one's as good with terror tactics as they are. I mean, the Krogans will come at you, break your face, kill your family. But the Batarians, they'll turn your planet into a glass parking lot without a second thought. Trying to remember, what was his name? Solarian infiltration specialist. 100-story man. Guy could disable a station security with a few taps on an Omni tool. He went to work with Eclipse a few years back. Had to kill him for a job. Your Mordant Solus kind of reminds me of him. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
No messages for you, Commander.
Well, by golly, she's right. I could have sworn I had one that I didn't get around to reading, though. Anyway. I am going to go to one part of Ilium that I haven't been to yet. And then after I'm done with that, I will go. And I think I'll take care of what Jack wants me to do first. I'll bring Zaid along. I haven't taken it anywhere for a long time, and I haven't taken Thane anywhere ever before. So, okay. Well, that looks fine. You know, yeah, I like that better. As for Thane,
Excuse me, my sources indicate you were in a warehouse recently. Did you by any chance forward a questionable shipping note to a Mr. Thax?
It looked suspicious, so I passed it on.
I'm a representative for Mr. Thax. He's very grateful to you. Please accept this as a gift for bringing the shipping irregularities to his attention.
Do you want help finding the person who cheated Thax?
Thank you, but that won't be necessary. Mr. Thax will be making a series of polite calls. Hopefully a confrontation will not be required.
What happens to the shipping agent who was cheating Thax?
That depends on how sincere her apology is, and how willing she is to correct her mistake.
It was my pleasure.
Have a pleasant day.
How can you short sell on prefabs after these human colony attacks? They're going to see...
I spent the last 2 years here. I had a purpose, a goal. Now that I've accomplished it, something occurs to me. In all that time, I never looked at the horizon. It is spectacular.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.